In this video, we're talking about quirky little towns that seem as if they've been plucked from the pages of an offbeat fairy tale. It's time to take a deep dive into Delaware, a state that may be small in size, but is immense in its eccentricity, hosting some of the weirdest towns you'll ever come across. Buckle up, because we're about to count down the top 10 weirdest towns in Delaware, where the odd is the ordinary and the peculiar is praised. So hit that subscribe button and let's embark on this peculiar journey through Delaware's most bizarre locations. Number 10. Townsend, Delaware. Nestled away in the quaint confines of New Castle County, Townsend isn't your garden variety suburb. Here, the humdrum of suburban life is upended, giving way to a community where odd is the norm, and artistry blooms from every corner like dandelions on a well-manicured lawn. Each year, Townsend residents and feathered fowl alike flock to a festival that truly puts the peck in peculiar. The Chicken Festival is more than just a poultry party. It's a celebration where clucking beats become the town's soundtrack and whimsy wings its way into everyone's hearts. But as the sun dips below the horizon and shadows stretch out like fingers across the landscape, Townsend whispers tales of specters and spirits. The local lore of hauntings does more than send shivers down one's spine. It's become an eerie selling point that's adding supernatural value to this quirky town's real estate. Number 9. South Bethany, Delaware. In South Bethany, they say good things come in small packages. And this tiny town punches well above its weight in weirdness. Marketed as the best little beach in Delaware, it's a sandy slice of paradise that loves to lean into the oddities. The canals of South Bethany are a haven for waterfront living, but they've sparked debates that ripple through the community's calm facade. Controversy flows as heated as the summer sun, with disagreements about canal maintenance and water rights making waves among residents. But perhaps the most head-tilting feature is the town's take on public art. Stroll around and you'll find sculptures and installations that challenge the line between innovative and incomprehensible. South Bethany's open-air gallery of the abstract could leave you marveling, or simply scratching your head in bemusement. Number 8. Selbyville, Delaware. It's here in Selbyville where you can find the truly outlandish Punkin' Chunkin' Championship. Engineers and amateur scientists converge annually, armed with catapults and pneumatics, launching pumpkins into the stratosphere. This festival really lets the squash fly, combining high-flying hijinks with the serious science of gourd propulsion. Beneath Selbyville's surface lies a history that's anything but textbook. Delve deeper and you'll discover tales that put ordinary history lessons to shame. This town's backstory is peppered with folklore and anomalies that challenge what you thought you knew about America's past. But it's not just pumpkin throwing and quirky histories that put Selbyville on the map. Visit the local taxidermy shop that doubles as an ice cream parlor and you'll understand true peculiarity. Picture this: sampling rocky road amidst the glassy eyes of mounted game. A juxtaposition that's weirdly delightful, or maybe just plain unsettling. Number 7. Port Penn, Delaware. Strolling through the streets of Port Penn feels like stepping into a sepia-toned photograph. This Delaware oddity has an eerie stillness that whispers tales of yore, where echoes of the past seem to outnumber present-day residents. Nestled amidst the marshlands, Port Penn harbors a peculiar attraction in its wetland wonders. But are these misty reserves shrouded in mystery, or merely a haven for Delaware's most diligent insect population? Dotted along the water's edge, Port Penn's floating cabins raise eyebrows and questions alike. A charming embrace of eccentric living for some, for others, a nautical nuisance teetering on the edge of disaster. Number 6. Odessa, Delaware. In Odessa, it's as if history has taken a delightfully odd detour. The town is a curious tapestry of peculiar pastimes, where colonial history gets a bizarre twist, leaving visitors bemused and historians scratching their heads. Nowhere is the town's love for the peculiar more evident than in its residents' yards, brimming with garden gnomes. These ceramic creatures stand in silent vigil, a testament to Odessa's whimsical charm that blurs the line between tasteful and tacky. But the real feather in this town's eccentric cap is the Festival of Steampunk. Once a year, Odessa transforms into a fantasy landscape where the Victorian era collides with science fiction, creating a spectacle so strangely splendid it has to be seen to be believed. Number 5. Magnolia, Delaware. In the quaint heart of Delaware lies Magnolia, a town where the welcome sign might as well say small but mighty when it comes to character. Don't let the population size, smaller than a high school graduation class, fool you. Magnolia's charm is inversely proportional to its headcount. Navigating to Magnolia can be an adventure in itself, stirring up debates reminiscent of a mystery novel's plot twist. One minute you're on the map, the next you're double-checking your GPS, asking yourself if this hidden gem is playing a game of geographic hide-and-seek. Then there's the town's obsession with its feathered friends, where the age-old question isn't, why did the chicken cross the road? But, why are there so many chickens? Enter the Great Chicken Controversy, a peculiar blend of backyard farming pride mixed with quirky local identity that leaves visitors scratching their heads in bemusement. Number 4. Little Creek, Delaware. In Little Creek, you're more likely to squish through wetlands than walk on concrete. This town, where aquatic grasses outnumber the people, revels in its marshy existence, flouting the very concept of a traditional municipality like an egret defiantly spreading its wings. Crab boils are the social glue of Little Creek, a place where shell cracking is considered a competitive sport. But it's the legendary critter brawls that have eyebrows raising and outsiders perplexed, as the town celebrates its quirkiness with annual showdowns that are as uproarious as they are unconventional. Shrouded in fog and secrecy, Little Creek is a trove of mysteries begging to be explored. Unassuming at first glance, but brimming with tales of forgotten lore and whispered legends, this tiny town invites the curious soul to unearth the unfamiliar stories etched in its muddy shores. Number 3. Fenwick Island, Delaware. Perched on the edge of Delaware's coastline, Fenwick Island is not your typical beach town. Rumors swirl around its old lighthouse, with tales of ghostly sightings that have both skeptics and believers whispering about the supernatural. The culinary scene in Fenwick is as zany as it is delectable. Restaurants here offer a spread that's a fusion of seaside classics and interstellar flavors, ensuring that each meal is a gastronomic adventure. But beneath the quirky charm of Fenwick Island lies a question that lingers like the ocean mist. Is it merely a beach town with a few odd edges, or a bizarre village masquerading as a seaside retreat? One thing's for sure, Fenwick Island's peculiar blend of beach life and eccentricities make it an unforgettable stop on Delaware's trail of weirdness. Number 2. Dewey Beach, Delaware. In Dewey Beach, it's not uncommon to see four-legged residents wagging their tails at the local watering holes. This beachside oasis prides itself on being the ultimate dog-friendly drinking town, where pooches aren't just welcome, they're practically patrons. The party scene in Dewey Beach is legendary, and some say the town never sleeps, especially not in the summer. With events that range from wild to wacky, you have to wonder if it's all in good fun, or just a little too far over the top. Every winter, Dewey Beach hosts the Polar Bear Plunge, where brave souls dash into the frigid Atlantic. It's a spectacle that leaves onlookers asking if participants are chillingly cool or just cold crazy. Number 1. Bowers Beach, Delaware. Step into Bowers Beach. where the whispers of pirates and the shadows of bombshells tell tales of a sordid past that could rival any swashbuckling blockbuster. This seaside town isn't just quaint, it's a chest brimming with maritime myths and legends that would make Blackbeard himself feel right at home. In Bowers, size isn't just a number, it's a statement. This tiny town packs a punch with a personality so grandiose you'd think you're in a bustling port of old. From every corner echoes the pride of a community that might be small in numbers, but is colossal in spirit and charm. Dive fork first into Bowers Beach's seafood festivals, where the catch of the day is served with a side of nautical nonsense. It's not just a feast for the belly, but a banquet for the senses, with celebrations that have you questioning whether you're there for the fish or the frolic. Whatever your catch, Bowers Beach's odd blend of maritime revelry and curious cuisine leaves a taste of wonder with every visit. From bizarre festivals to towns with multiple personalities, Delaware's weirdness is as undeniable as it is enchanting. Our journey through the first state's quirkiest corners might have taken us to places that challenge the mundane and embrace the extraordinary. But one thing is for certain. The spirit of Delaware is as unique as the stories etched into its city limits. So tell us, what's the weirdest town you've ever visited? Could it hold a candle to Delaware's own? Share your experiences and let's compare notes on which locales take the title for the most unusual oddball habitation. Thanks for joining us on this offbeat expedition through the first state. Keep seeking the strange, the peculiar, and the downright weird. And if curiosity's got the best of you, be sure to hit the like button, smash subscribe, and click the notification bell for your regular dose of the delightfully odd.